there are certain aspects of being vaccinated and what that means to you personally and your own personal safety and that of your family versus what vaccines will allow you to do in society. One relates to you yourself being vaccinated, and the other relates to the number of people and the relative percentage of people in society that will be vaccinated, because there will be things that you will not be able to do because the burden of virus in society will be very high, which it is right now. Even though we're going way down on the decline that Dr. Walensky showed you, we are still at an unacceptably high baseline level, with the 7-day average being quite high. So there are things, even if you're vaccinated, that you're not going to be able to do in society. For example, indoor dining, theaters, places where people congregate. That's because of the safety of society. You yourself, what you can do when you are together with another person, we are looking at that. And we're going to try and find out very quickly what recommendations could be made about what people can do. One of the things that's universal here that we know that at this point in time, it is unclear whether when you get vaccinated and you might be protected from clinical disease, which is the primary endpoint of the vaccine studies, that you could conceivably be infected, have virus in your nasopharynx, and at that same time have no symptoms, which is the reason why we recommend and say you still need to wear a mask. Because if you do have virus in your nasopharynx, even though we hope that when the data comes in, it's going to show that the very virus level is quite low and you're not transmitting it, we don't know that now. And for that reason, we want to make sure that people continue to wear masks despite the fact that they're vaccinated.
My friends, how stupid do these people think that we are? Did you hear what this lunatic just said, Dr. Fauci? Did you hear that? Why would anybody go and get a vaccine, have something shot into your arm that you really don't know what the hell it is, if you're still not going to be able to go and have indoor dining, go to movies, go and gather, period, where anybody is gathering? What's the point? And then, as I said in the past, because you actually get a sheet when you go to get this shot, right? When you go and get this shot, you get a sheet handed to you, or they tell you that you're still going to have to wear a mask. You're still going to have to social distance. You can still get COVID, and you can still pass COVID out. And I know somebody who got 2 of them, and now she's suffering with COVID. Never had it before, but got 2 shots. And guess what, my friends? Unfortunately for her, she is now suffering with COVID. But you want to trust man over God. You want to trust this goofball, Dr. Fauci, who has been wrong the whole freaking time, instead of God. Dr. Fauci, on January 31st of 2020, when President Trump shut down travel from China, said that he didn't need to do that. He was against it. Mistake number 1. And you're still listening to this dumbass. Then the Democrats and the media want to tell you that President Trump did everything wrong as far as the coronavirus goes. But when you ask Dr. Fauci says that President Trump followed all of his guidance. So if President Trump did everything wrong and he followed Dr. Fauci's guidance, then it's ultimately on Dr. Fauci. He did wrong. But then, after all of that, after the Democrats and the media said that President Trump did nothing right as far as the coronavirus goes, and Dr. Fauci says that President Trump followed all of his guidance, Looney Tooney Joe appoints Dr. Fauci to be the head of the coronavirus deal for his administration. After this whole entire year, they're telling us that President Trump didn't do anything right. Dr. Fauci telling us that President Trump followed all of his guidance, other than the fact that and he also said that President Trump going against him on January 31st saved millions of lives. But President Trump did everything wrong following this man's orders, but the people that said President Trump did everything wrong continued to follow this man's orders. How stupid do they think we are? Or maybe the question is, how stupid are you? Why are you not trusting God? Why are you trusting man over God? Why are you not doing your own research? Why? Where did the common sense freaking go? If you're getting a thing, if you're getting a shot in your arm and it doesn't protect you from anything you're getting a shot in the arm for, what's the freaking point? What's the point? That's like breaking your leg and then putting a cast on your arm. Oh yeah, we're going to give you a shot for COVID-19, but you're still going to have to, you still can get it. You can still pass it out. You still need to wear a mask. You still can't go eat. You can't go out to eat. You still can't go to the movie theater. You still can't go around anybody, basically, he says. But guess what you can do? You can go to like casinos. You can go to Walmart. That's all around people, but you can't go to church, supposedly, which that's a whole nother silly situation. I don't put that on anything with the government. I put that on the leaders of the church. Just open your freaking doors. What are they going to do? Open the doors and take the freaking masks off. You're trusting man over God too, all you church leaders out there. You're supposed to have faith and be teaching how to have faith in God and trust in God, and you're trusting man because you're keeping your doors shut or you're making people social distance and wear masks in freaking church. What people need to realize is that when your time is up, your time is up. No matter if you get COVID and you die from COVID, or you die in a car wreck, or you have a tree fall on your head, or whatever the hell it is. When it's your time to go home, when God is ready for you to go home, he's going to take you home. No matter what. So stop living in fear. It's not up to you. Living in fear is up to you, or being motivated by love is up to you. But why would you want to live in fear when you know that when your time is up, your time is up? No matter what it is. In my opinion, and every person who has died from COVID-19 would have died from something else if it wasn't COVID-19 this year. But then we got people like Andrew Cuomo getting freaking Emmys and awards for his leadership during the COVID virus. But now he's under investigation, which he should have been under investigation from the jump, because he murdered a whole bunch of people in the nursing homes. And in my opinion, my friends, this is just my opinion, but what was going on was there wasn't enough deaths. There wasn't enough scares. People wasn't scared enough. So they needed to put people back in the nursing homes so we could have more deaths to talk about. COVID patients back in nursing homes so we could have more deaths. So you could be more scared. That's what it was all about. Wake up. But if you can't see through this shot, I don't even like saying the word because they're going to end up taking me off. This will probably get taken down anyway. But if you're out there considering getting that shot, take 24 hours, maybe even 48, to research like crazy and to pray to God and ask Him if by getting this shot, are you trusting Him or are you trusting man? Y'all have a phenomenal day. My name is Christian Supreme. I believe in each and every one of you, my friends. Go out, make it happen, spreading love, unity, and joy around the world. My friends, it is time to come together, and it's time to start having common freaking sense. When somebody tells you need to go get a shot, but you need to go get a shot to protect you from something, but that shot's not going to protect you from anything, basically, because you can't go do anything, and you still got to wear a mask. It just takes a little bit of common sense to realize that they're blowing smoke up your butt, right? Wake up, my friends. Be motivated by love. Spread love. Be the light. Keep shining the light on these morons. And y'all be blessed.